Good morning, Banana Girls. So we're just about to go for a jog up Mount Lofty in Adelaide, and this is what I'm wearing. Got my tights on, got some shoes. This top is like $5 from a secondhand store. Fits perfectly. It was such a bargain. And got the hat on, all ready to go. I've had 8 dates this morning before the jog, and probably gonna have like a Datorade or something when I get back. When it comes to training, you do not have to be some extreme exerciser to get great results. Personally, I've just been consistent. That is my secret. I've been consistent over the course of years and the results are accumulating. I like to jog up hills. I like to cycle up hills. And do I do it every day? No, I don't, but I'm just consistent like I said. And I like to have fun. Okay, you got to have fun when you train. You got to, just make it something that you enjoy and is sustainable so you don't quit after a week or so.
Traps are a bit itchy. They're growing. Some mass on the traps. So I was vegan for 15 years. Fucking traps are itchy, bro. And I was vegan for 15 years. April 2001, I went vegan. No, 14 years. 14 years vegan, April 2001. And I did develop a protein deficiency. Now, what happened is I rode literally over 300,000 kilometers as a vegan. Itchy traps. And I developed a protein deficiency. It actually happened a while ago. So what happened is I went to see the doctor, and my doctor is pretty cool. He's about 120 kilos, smokes pack a day, drinks iced coffee, eats sausage rolls. Really healthy guy otherwise. He's type 2 diabetic, but very healthy otherwise. Doctor, studied medicine that. And he goes, I want my vegan shake. I said, you're a vegan. He says, I'll be concerned about protein, I'm concerned about protein. And I said, well, what do you recommend? He goes, I think a vegan diet, I don't think it's healthy. I think have a vegan meal now and then, whatever, that's okay. But I wouldn't do it longer than a couple of days, he says. So I said, no worries, doc. So what do you recommend? He goes, you need to eat meat. You need to eat a balanced diet, Harley. You open to doing that? Are you open-minded, Harley? I said, okay, no worries, mate. So I started eating meat based on my 120 kilo doctor's recommendations, and I'll tell you what, my cycling performance went through the roof. It went through the fucking roof. Here's a picture of what happened to my bottom bracket on my titanium frame. Titanium's very strong. Here's a picture, look at that. Snap the fucking bottom bracket, bro. First ride. This happened riding out of my driveway. I put down so much power for the bottom bracket, cracked the fucking bottom bracket. That's how much wattage I used to put out maybe 6 watts per kilo for 10 minutes. Now I'm up to 9 watts per kilo for 10 minutes, man. That's how much meat strength gives you. I can't even ride a bike now because I just fucking snapped the bottom bracket off, man. So what I do is I drive a car, because when I was a vegan I could ride a bike, and now as a meat eater I can't ride a bike because I'm too strong to ride a bike. So I've got to drive a car, like most other people. That's why most vegans ride bikes, because they're too weak to actually drive a car. Well, actually, they're so weak they can actually ride a bike. When you're strong, when you get strength, when you become a grown man and eat meat, you have to drive a car, because I'm too strong to ride a bike now. I just if I got on the bike and just pulled on the bars, I just snap the fucking bars off the stamp. I'd have to get a steerer tube made out of cast iron, man. Carbon fiber steerer, I pop it off like a fucking cutting a rose off the bush. Just pop it off, man. Itchy traps. So that's just what would happen. So I was vegan for 14 years, man. I gave it a good shot. But my doctor said eat meat. And I became so strong. As a cyclist, I would snap the bottom bracket out of my bike, man. That's how strong I've become. So I can't ride a bike. The only way I could ride a bike again, because I'm so strong, is if I went back to a vegan diet and became weak again. So that's another thing as well, is that I don't have doors on my house anymore, because when I opened the door as a meat eater, I just fucking ripped it off the hinges, man. I just ripped it off the hinges. You know what I mean? As a vegan, vegans is fine, man, because you can walk through the doors and just open the door like a normal person, or like a normal vegan. But when I started eating meat, I was so strong. I grabbed the fucking handle, snapped the fucking handle off the door. Yeah, crazy shit. And at the doctor's surgery, they're like, look, dude, don't come through this door. Go through the back, and it's like the electronic doors, so you have to touch nothing. He goes, just wait till the door opens, come back in. Doc goes, wow, you gotten strong, haven't you? I said, yeah, I fucking got strong, bro. So that's the thing. Now I wear stringlets, man. I wear stringlets because I'm a fucking swoldier, bro. Full natty. You know, full natty. And here's a clip from Ronnie Coleman. He's my idol. He's natural. People say Ronnie gets on the juice. He's not, man. He's full natty, bruh. Ronnie Coleman. Let's hear Ronnie speak.
I don't want to compete because I heard those guys take steroids, you know, and I just got on with the police department, and I don't want to get in no trouble. Yeah, it's very possible because I'm a living example. I was one of the guys that did it because remember I worked full time for the police department the whole time, you know, so they always drug tested us and made sure we didn't take any drugs. So that was the main reason why I didn't want to become a bodybuilder, because I thought, you know, these guys take drugs. There's no way that I could, you know, compete with them if they're on drugs and I'm not. But, you know, like I said, I went to the world championships and I competed professionally and won all those shows as a professional without taking any drugs. So I'm a living example, you know, that it could be done without all the drugs and stuff. We're doing a world tour of China, basically, trying to introduce my new supplement line, Ronnie Coleman Signature Series. We got about 4 products out right now that we're, you know, trying to get everybody to at least try.
So that's what you can do. All you need to do, if you want to build muscle, man, just eat meats. It's not steroids or the gear, whatever. No. It's just people eat meat. And only people who take steroids would be vegans. You know, they're all the guys in the gym who look like they're on steroids, they're actually vegans, but they have to take steroids. So that if you eat meat, then you look like Ronnie Coleman. And if you beat a bit of weight, it's not steroids, man. Ronnie doesn't take any gear. He's full natural, man. He's full natural. It's a whey protein. So another thing as well, I wasn't getting enough protein as a vegan, so now I eat meat. And I have whey protein as well. And I've got this egg album of protein. It's really good. So another thing is vegans don't get enough protein. So you need to eat meat and you need to have whey protein. That's just how it is. And same with testosterone. We know that if you Google it, where does synthetic testosterone come from? It comes derived from soybeans or yams. And that's how the carbon isotope ratio test works. Google up carbon isotope ratio test. How does it work? Because all the synthetic testosterone athletes use, or vegan athletes, if you eat meat, you don't need to use drugs. So if you're a vegan athlete using drugs, all the Olympic guys and stuff like that, that's why they have to use. That's why Lance Armstrong had to use drugs, because he was vegan. You know, all that stuff when he was eating a bit of Nutella or steak, that was holograms. Right? Lance was pure vegan. That's why he had to use drugs. So same with every single athlete in history who ever got busted for drugs was a vegan. Ben Johnson, Contador, Lance, Marion Jones was vegan. You know, that's why she had to use drugs to win the gold medals at Sydney Olympics, because she went vegan and she wasn't strong enough. So she had to, you know, all she had to do is eat some meat, like Usain Bolt. You know, Usain Bolt's 100% clean. Usain Bolt 100% natty. Nothing going on there at all. He's not like the golden goose of the IOC or nothing. No. Legit, 100% legit. So that's just how it is. So, you know, it's so all the steroids actually do come from soybeans. Look it up. Where does steroids come from? Derived in the lab from soy. So that's why if you go vegan, you won't have enough testosterone, will you? So you need to do steroids from soybeans, or you can just eat meat. That's why 100% of people who are on testosterone replacement therapy, they're all vegan. If you eat meat, you'll be 100% perfect, man. If you eat meat, you can't have anything wrong with you, man. If you broke a bone, it's because you're a vegan. So now, I was in a car crash, right? And, because, you know, I haven't driven it for a while. So I'm in the car crash. I didn't fucking driven in my life, except for that Lamborghini that time. So I had a car crash, right? I fucking hit a cyclist, man. I was driving to Macca's. I needed some protein, so I was driving to Macca's. I hit a cyclist, and the cyclist broke his leg. And I was a bit drunk as well, but the cops didn't worry about that. So, because we're South Australian cops, most of them are pretty cool with drink driving. Just Eugene McGee. Look up Eugene McGee. You know, Eugene McGee. And so I hit this cyclist, and you know, the cops are like, "Oh, dude, you hit a cyclist." I'm like, "Yeah, shit." Like, you know, cyclists are lesser citizens. So we were at the hospital, and I said to the cyclist, "Look, I'm sorry I hit you, mate. Your legs are broken. I apologise, but you know what? If you just eat a bit of..." He had a vegan shirt on, right? He had a vegan shirt. I said, "Look, dude, I know you're vegan, that's cool, but I've spent that, but have a bit of meat. Have a piece of meat." So I got him a bit of salami, put it in front of his mouth. He's like, "I don't eat meat, it's not ethical." We're like, "Dude, I won't tell anyone, just eat the meat. So the vegan eats the meat, right? Legs fucking healed like that. So I'm walking around the hospital. Everyone with broken legs was fucking vegan, man. They're all vegan. So I'm just like cutting up salami, just throwing them out to all these vegan mouths. I was like the mother bird, the baby bird. Everyone's just on their feet, walking out of the hospital. The nurses, doctors go, what the fuck's going on? I said, you got to screen people, man. Every fucker in here with a broken leg or problem is because they're vegan. So the doctor's walking through the fucking hospital with a megaphone, just calling out, are you a vegan? Raise your hand. Everyone's in the hospital raise their hand because they're all vegans. If you eat meat, you'll never be sick or injured, ever. So all that we chopped up fucking 200 kilos of slime, just throwing it all these vegans' mouths. Everyone's just getting up, walking out. And then we know what happened with all the fucking doors? They got fucking ripped off the hinges. So now when you go to Royal Adelaide Hospital, everything's electronic. Everything's electronic. Unless they have a door that says vegans only, and it's got a door handle. Because only a vegan is too weak to rip a door off at the hinges, just open them up.
Same as teeth problems too.
Teeth as well. You go to any dentist, man. You go to any dentist, and you say, look, you go in the waiting room, and you say, how many vegans in the room? You know, or drop some tofu on the ground. And all the vegans, oh, tofu on the ground. They'll start eating it because they're protein deficient, right? And so you just fucking say, look, guys, eat some salami. Your teeth will remineralise and grow back. 100%. That's what happened to my teeth. I just had some steak. People say, what, did you get crowns in Thailand or something? No. I just started eating salami, man. That's what remineralisation, fats, man. Healthy fats. That's what Tom Cruise and all these celebrities, they don't get crowns, man. They just eat some salami, man. Healthy fats. Vitamin K2 makes your bones strong. That's all you have to do, try it out. That's why if you go to a dentist, 100% of people at the dentist room are vegan. So I just want to clarify that one up. Vegan diet, I think it's okay. A meal here and there, if you go out on a date with someone, you're like, yeah, vegan, you're vegan, yeah, I like vegan meal. So eat a vegan meal and then go and have your salami afterwards or your hot dog or whatever. But other than that, vegan lifestyle is a bit of a joke, man, really. Because we're designed to eat meat. Oh, fuck, there's a cat. My neighbour's cat's in there. I'm just going to grab that little fucker. Like, get the cat. Quick, get it.